Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. We are up to day 41, guys. We're up to day 41. This is Tina's mass makes. She does them in 100 weeks. I'm trying to do them in 100 days. She is very creative, I will say that. This video is something that I probably would never have necessarily thought of on my own, but... And I looked in my punches, and I don't have a butterfly punch. So what we are going to be doing is making layered butterflies. I think this is a really cool concept. A lot of my butterflies are on copy paper, so we're going to do a few anyway. I do have these ones. This might be a relatively short video because I may only do a few. These ones are from Dollar Tree. And they are... they're heavier. They're thicker. They're on a card kind of deal. Also, if I found a Tim Holtz one, the Tim Holtz ones are on card. I already got two blue and green ones. Here's a pink one. Ooh, that one. You are going to be cutting around them, so you might not want to make them too, what does Tina say, fiddly? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you make them as fiddly. See, like this one's got all these little, yeah, I might not do that. Or I'd cut those off, one or the other. Could do this one, but more than likely when I cut around this one, I would cut close, which isn't a bad thing. We might do that one. Okay, I think 4 is probably enough because I have some big ones. I want to try it with a big one. Or at least one big one. I have 3 out there, but 2 of them are copy paper, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, now her suggestion was that you go and you make a template, and then you can make your layered butterflies out of anything you want. The second thing she did, though, was the part I'm going to do. I don't have a template ready, and being it's the holidays, I didn't get one ready. But the idea would be that you cut out all 3 of your layers. For these, what you do is you take a butterfly that you already have that you want to make layered, and you cut around it. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take the way she did it was take your butterfly and stick it on your paper. I'm going to cut this out like this. She folded her paper up under her butterfly. But we're going to cut pieces because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue the butterfly to the paper, to all 3 pieces. We're going to glue all 3 pieces together. I think she did this as well. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure she did this as well. So we're going to take our butterfly. You're going to cut some paper that you want to put under him and make your layers out of. And as you can see, you can do this with music sheet. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to use, see, with cord, I'm knocking everything off. I'm going to glue them. I want to try to get it under the middle of the butterfly. It's not necessarily going to work, but we're going to try. Okay, and then we're going to put it like that, and you're going to put glue right. So basically what I did was I folded up at the wing where you would, you know how we fold them to make them look 3D? I folded up at the wing, and I'm going to go right under where the body would sit. And I'm going to put glue there. And hopefully that will line them up. Hopefully. Okay, and then now that they're glued together, we're just going to cut around our butterfly. Oh, I brought little fussy cut scissors specifically to do this with. Okay, so we're just going to cut around the butterfly. I'm actually cutting into the body of this one too because they made they put like the butterfly down there, and then they extended his body down into the white, and then they didn't cut out the white around him. These were die cut or something. I mean, they came already cut and everything. I didn't punch them out or anything. They just were. Like I said, I got them at Dollar Tree. I've gone back looking to see if they have them again, and they don't, and I'm mad. Well, not mad, but I'm upset. I would have bought more packages of them. So, even though the paper's glued together, this is a lot harder than it looks. Because the wing keeps lifting, and my scissors keep wanting to go under the wing. Which, I mean, I guess as long as they get the general shape, they're not going to go that far under the wing, so it probably wouldn't matter that much, but... Or like that, they want to cut on the wing. And then I have to... Okay, and there you have it. So now... when we fold up the middle, there's these layers underneath. Well, oh no, that spread out really far. The glue is that wide. Well, you know, can't win them all. Probably, if I was to glue this one down, since it's like that, I would just glue the whole back butterfly down, and then you would have these two layers. Okay, and there you have it, a little layered butterfly. Super cute, right? Okay, so let's get, shall we assembly line a little bit? Let's get butterflies glued to backings. The other thing I think you could do, I mean, this would be entirely up to you, is you could do book page and music. So you could do a little bit of both. So maybe not so much glue this time. Like that. Okay, so maybe I put it here. Cut it out and put it here. Like that. Okay. And then I can save these two side pieces for some other butterfly. So that one will have music and book page. All right, and then we could do one with all music. Let's do one like here. I'm gonna cut these off, so I'm not gonna need those. So we'll do one with all music, and we'll do this guy. Will this one fit on here? Will he fit on here? He will. Okay. I like music paper. I mean, what we might do is put this one on music and then on book page. So like the opposite of what that top one was. So this would go on here like this. We'll cut the square. And then we'll take him and put him on book page. I'll hold on to those just because they still might work for some of the small butterflies. Okay, and then what I basically do is I try to visualize where the body's going to be. It's going to be right about there. And we'll stick this on here like that. And then cut this out. This isn't really a necessary step, and I should probably use my bigger scissors for this. Okay, so that's that one glued down. Let's keep trash separate from usable pieces. This is still usable, and so is that. This might actually be... think I'm going to put it on here twice. Maybe this time we'll get the treble clef and stuff. Okay, so now what Tina would do is you put this on here like this. And I'm not going to do this because I want the same side, because the other side doesn't have as much notes. See how blank that is? And I'm finicky about that. What she would do is then fold this under and then glue it. And then you would just cut the butterfly out. Same thing. But I'm finicky about how many music notes are showing. So I have a tendency to choose the paper that has more music notes on it. Actually, what do I do? Put this down the middle of the butterfly. So the butterfly is right about here. And then we stick it on the paper. Okay. That's another one. All right. Now, like I said, you can do this with any kind. And if you have a punch, that's a great thing. You could use a punch for this and it would be awesome. I'm going to keep all of this music because, well, music is fun to use on things. Okay. Give me a second to get rid of trash, guys. Okay, now, big one. Okay, so I have one like this. Check him out. Isn't he cool? And I got this whole sheet of music out. And I figured we could put him on this. Okay, so I'll put him on right up here. Okay. And we'll cut this out. And again, I'm going to hang on to, I mean, I feel like little scraps of music we use all the time, so I'll get rid of those. Okay, and then I think I'll put him, sorry, I know I went down off camera. Basically what I'm doing, and I'll show you. I suppose you could do another layer if you wanted. Basically what I'm doing is I'm holding the edge of the page up like this, and I'm looking down and I'm lining up the glue gun with the body of the butterfly, and then I'm doing a line of glue down the back, so that hopefully I'm lining, everything's lined up. That's what I'm going for. Whether or not that's actually what's happening is a different story. Okay, and we're going to go across here. And then what I would probably do, just to make this easy to store in the scraps, let's go like that. Okay. Now, here they are, guys. Let's cut out all of our butterflies. I didn't make too many, I don't think. This one I'm going to cut with the big scissors because I want to cut the white off. So we're actually going to cut the card. So how's everybody doing? Christmas is past. Did you survive? Did everybody enjoy their gifts and all of that? Full disclosure, once again, I am filming multiple videos a day, and this is the Sunday before Christmas, as you saw in the last video. I had made the comment I was going to film several. This is me still filming. I can't decide if I want to cut the head off. Like, I'm going to cut the antenna off. Like, I always keep the heads, but I feel like what I'm going to do with these butterflies is, it's not really going to matter if I keep the head, I guess. Don't. Okay. The hard part, of course, is getting down into all the little, into the crevices without cutting up my butterfly. I don't want to cut him up. And of course, right in here, I'm probably getting close to areas that got glued by the hot glue. So, yeah, it's kind of messy in there, but. Now, I suppose that you could use any kind of paper you wanted for the wings. As a matter of fact, in the version of the video that I watched, Tina got out some of her painted papers, like where you just randomly paint and looks like abstract art. And she used some of those. So, I mean, you can use all kinds of stuff for this. The layers don't have to be book page and music page. When I was watching our video, I actually thought about that and was trying to figure out what I would use if I wasn't going to use book page and music page, and then I forgot to bring some with me, so depending on how long this goes, I suppose I could just be quiet and speed this up and you guys could enjoy some music while I cut, because this is going to take me half a minute. So I'll see you on the other side, guys. Okay, there we go. All cut out. All right, and so all of these have, I just did 2. I can't remember how many she did. You can fold them so that they sit. Well, that was, there we go. So they sit up separately, whatever, and you get, that one's got music. This one was, I don't remember what they all are. This one was a book page and music. Speaking of music, okay, so my daughter has found this new, I don't know who introduced her to it. It might have been my kids, my older kids. There is a young man named Jorge Rivera something. I think his last name is I can't remember what his last name is. His first name is Jorge. And he has taken it upon himself over the last couple of years. He's been working on this project for, it's literally years. He's a songwriter. And I like these ones that are, I know I'm going to interrupt myself back and forth. I like these ones that are music and book page. Anyway, so he's a songwriter. And he took the Odyssey and he turned it into music. Maybe some of you have heard it. I don't know. He does a good job. I like most of the songs. My daughter has forced me to listen to them because she loves them. She loves all of them. And she loves the characters and the whole bit. Hang on just a sec, guys. I want to get this down just in case, but we're going to do the bodies of the butterflies with some lovely, I think most of this stuff is too big. This might not be. And then I have this, but it's green, so that definitely has to go. I mean, like, I think it would look really cute in there. Let's see. Wow, that's all chopped up down there. Is it? Oh, maybe that's just how it folded. That might just be how it folded. Okay, I think 3 will do. So I'm going to peel these off and we're going to stick bling in the butterfly bodies. And then this is not going to be a long video, guys, because I mean, they're butterflies. There's not really much decorating to do. So, but anyway, So she's had me listen to this. It's called Epic. The Epic Saga, I think is what he calls it. And it is his version of Homer's Odyssey put to songs. And it's a lot of fun. If you haven't listened to it, you should go listen to it. It's I think you can get the songs on iTunes. I mean, it's out in the mainstream, so to speak. I'm over here looking. You guys can see my bling box over here. Yeah. I may or may not use out of here. I feel like for the most part, this stuff is too big. I had wondered for some of the bigger butterflies if it would be neat to put the bling down the body and then put something separate that matched as a head. But I don't know how that would work. And these I think are too big. I feel like that's too big. Yeah, to have a strip of those down there. As the body of the butterfly. Too much? What about this? I feel like that would be better. It's going to take like, oh, this is the stuff that they're all on one sheet. I'm not really sure why they decided this was a good idea, but this is all one sheet. So when I want some of it, I have to finagle. Maybe I shouldn't do this on camera. Here's my little scissors. See, because this peels off and it's all one. I would never do this again. Only because this is insane if you don't want to use a whole sheet of gemstones. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is going to take 6. Okay. And I'm going to cut this little piece off the back. I mean, I guess if you need a sheet of gemstones for something, that's great. But this was in the scrapbook section, guys. I mean, in the sticker section anyway. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me what you would use a sheet of these for. Maybe somebody has used a sheet of these and they could tell me what they used a sheet of these for. I'm not opposed to the idea. I just don't know what I would use a sheet of them for. So yeah, when I got these home and it was a whole sheet, I was kind of like, ugh, no. Okay. But I like the rhinestone bodies on the butterflies. I think that's kind of cool. I don't think I have anything. Oh, you know what I do have? I have small pearls. They're probably a sheet too. Uh-oh. You may not. I think these are a sheet also. I don't know where I would put these. On this one, maybe? He would only need 2. Of course he would. Yes, this is a sheet. I'm going to take 2 pearls out of the corner. I think it was only 2. Now that I'm looking at this, that looks too short. Yeah, I think that was too short. I should have done 3, but that's okay. Oh, I like the pearls. That's really cute. All right, I don't think I'm going to use the green again. And I don't think I have anything else. Wait, what's this? Oh, these are square. Oh, you know what? I think they're square. They are square. This one could use big down the body. Do I have? Okay, I've got... Oh, here we go. I kind of like the pearls, although... This body's kind of wide. These pearls are going to kind of... Yeah, I like the pearls a lot. So you can experiment with what you want to do with the middle of your butterfly. Those are too big. You know, I mean, anything that you would want to put in the middle here. I might get the white pearls back out. I like the pearls. I was going to open these because I have these rhinestones, like these green ones. They're kind of hollow and dipped in. But yeah, I will eventually. I'm just not doing it today. I think we'll do 3 this time. But anyway, so not that I'm trying to advertise. I don't know the man. I'm not, you know, I'm not on his advertising crew or anything like that. I just am recommending that you go check it out if you haven't. It's on, like I said, it's on iTunes. I don't know where else it is. I know that people have made, they call them animatics, where they've taken some of the songs from his saga that he's written and they've done cartoons. So on, like on YouTube, you can look up the saga and I'm sure he'll come up. I think he's got a YouTube channel where he talks about how the making of it and his progress and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I love the pearls. The pearls are great. Okay. All right, guys. So that's my butterflies. I don't think I'm going to do any more of these. I think these are really cute. And I think the idea of being able to make your own out of like scrapbook papers or scrapbook stuff and layer the wings is a really cool idea. I think that my cutting skills aren't great, so I would love to get some butterfly punches to make these with. So that's my take on these. I hope you guys liked them, and I will see you guys for day 42. Bye-bye.